Simba, yes. He has been, I've not been in here for yoga very much since we got this guy. Hey, what's up with that? All right, you guys. So, if you don't know, I hurt my toe, and so I'm being a little more careful with some of my movements, and I'm also a little bit more careful about this guy because he has a tendency to like find it, and he must be so close to me that he comes along and like sits down on my foot, and so it's been kind of interesting practicing lately with an injury. And if you have not yet experienced an injury, either from your yoga practice or from just living your life as things come up, then you will find that if you love your yoga practice, then you have to get a little bit inventive on what you do to maintain your yoga practice when you're injured. And so it's been kind of a fun week for me. Fun. An interesting week for me to explore how I can support my yoga practice and take care of healing my foot, because there are activities that I'm not doing, yes, which is probably why this guy's a little more active. We're not going for our walks. We're not going for our hikes. I haven't really gone to the gym since I've done this, and I'm just kind of really miss it. I miss that outlet. It's a moon day, and although traditionally Ashtangas take rest, given I'm in my 50s, need something to maintain my comfort in my body, and my yoga practice does that for me. And walking is another thing that does that for me, but since I'm not really able to walk right now very well, we're going to do a little bit of a yoga practice. So if you want to join me, we'll go ahead and come onto our mat, at the top of our mat, like we would do in our traditional practice. You're going to bring your feet together in Samasthiti, rooting down through the heels of your feet, but also placing weight on the forefoot as well, as much as able. Okay, good. And then you're going to push your crown of your head up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, finding that length in your spine, and ideally stacking the head and the chest and shoulder area and the pelvis right over each other. Let your arms relax at your side. Close your eyes and just notice our breath here. And now go ahead and lengthen your inhale and your exhale, finding that constriction in your throat area, that gentle ujjayi breath. Breathing with sound. And we'll begin our practice with one arm. So bring your hands in front of your heart center. And inhale with me. And flutter your eyes open, bring your hands down to your side. Palms facing towards your body, and we'll inhale, sweeping our arms up towards the ceiling. Hands touch. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward. And release your spine down towards the mat. This time we're reaching our head towards
the floor, but bending our knees as much as our back needs and our hamstrings. And inhale, come up on your fingertips or maybe bring your hands to your shins on that long spine, flat back. And looking forward, and we'll go ahead and step back to our plank, lower down, all the way down. Uncurl your toes, come up into a cobra, and let's hang out here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And go ahead and come into a wide kneed child's pose. And we'll just rest our head down, letting our torso come between our thighs or knees. And maybe you can reach your chest towards the mat. And just hang out here and breathe. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. We'll go ahead and come out of our child's pose. Let's bring our knees a little more, legs being parallel, our knees together. And you can tuck your toes under if that's in your ability. No, it's not in my ability today. And then walk your hands forward. We'll come to puppy pose. Right. And so whatever level of deepness you have in your puppy pose, your sit bones reach up towards the sky. You're resting your weight mostly on my arms and reaching your chest towards the mat. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly making our way out. And come into tabletop, and we'll do a little bit of cat-cow. So inhale, we're coming into cow. Let's go ahead and tilt that pelvis down, belly reaches towards the mat. Chest reaches forward and up, look up. And exhale, pushing into the mat, we round our spine. Inhale, into the arch. Exhale, we round. Inhale, and exhale. And then level out our spine. Let's bring our knees a little bit so they're hip width apart. And we're going to reach one leg back. And I'm going to flex my foot as if I'm pushing my foot into the wall behind me. Reach the other hand along. Find that length in the spine. Inhale here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Hey, Jude. Okay. And go ahead and set it down. And we'll do the other side. So, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. We'll set it down. Okay, so you don't fit anymore. You don't fit. This guy doesn't get that he's growing. All right, let's come into our first down dog. So go ahead and tuck your toes under and come into your down dog. Come on, buddy. He has not been allowed on my mat since I did this. And this is probably not the ideal time to have him on my mat, but I feel bad that I'm not giving him his walks. Keep breathing, inhale, and exhale. Inhale again, And exhale. And then we'll bend our knees, look forward, and step or float your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, all the way up. Arms rise. And bring your hands back down to your side. So go ahead and reach our arms back up. Interlace our fingers. Flip your hands up towards the ceiling. Well, inhale, reaching long. Exhale, come over to one side or the other. So I believe I'm going towards your right, my left. And breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back up to center. And exhale over to the other side. Notice the difference. Rooting down through the feet. And change it up. And we breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Up. Bring your hands down to your side. Let's go ahead and bring our hand over to our opposite hip. Take this hand around. Just turn. Nice gentle stretch. Back to center. Shake your hands out. Let's take this hand across. This other hand around. And so I'm keeping my pelvis facing forward, trying to rotate the rest of my torso around. I'm finding the length in my spine as I do that. I'm breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale again. And we'll release it down. Let's bring our feet a little bit more hip width apart and we'll just kind of fling the arms around. Let your head follow. Just really let your hands be floppy. If you want, you can actually add a little fist to it and let it be more of a tapping of the spine. A couple more. Alright. So coming into bridge pose. And get your heels towards your hips, or like I just did, bringing my hips towards my heels. And we'll push into the heels and pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath your back. Hey buddy, you have to go. No, seriously, stop. And we breathe here. And lower down. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring our knees up towards our chest. He's got it back already. We need to throw it on that front. Bring our knees up towards our chests. Bring our knees over towards one side. Reach our arm out, stretching, rotating around, bringing a nice gentle twist. And over to the other side. Back to to center. And if you have a wall near, you might go into Shavasana with your legs at the wall. With this guy being so active these days, and my foot being what it is, it's a little safer to have my feet out of the way. So go ahead and let your body sink into the mat. Relaxing the whole body, letting the earth support it. Taking this time, this moment for yourself. Maybe scan your body and notice if there's any areas that you could maybe relax a little bit more, that you're holding some tension. Go ahead and invite that area to relax. And when you're ready, let's bring some life back into our fingers and our toes. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. And go ahead and bend those knees, hugging your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side, massaging your sacrum on the mat. Nice slow. Body massage. And go ahead and come up to a seated position, whatever seated position of choice you have. Down, down. Come on, just mellow time. Okay, it's not mellow time apparently for him. And bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer. And we'll embrace the craziness of the full moon and the crazy puppies. We'll end our practice with one Om today. So inhale. Om. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.